Good night. This is Alex from Twitter, kind of, the world news blogger. And I have one thing that has impressed me. I have a few things that I want to talk about. The thing that I am excited about is that the Syrian rebels trying to win the civil war in Syria against Assad. The Syrian rebels have agreed on a joint leadership, and that's exciting for me because I've seen a few nations successfully change over to the more modern, more healthy government, like Yemen and Egypt and Libya. With my blogging, I have been able to follow them, and it's exciting to read, like the name of my blog. It is Read the Story of the World. This uniting of the rebels has begun today or yesterday or so. Yeah. Before that, they've had many factions, so that's exciting. The way that I've seen these nations' dictators fall, like the Yemen president, I believe his name is Salah. The way he stepped down was kind of surprising how simply it changed governments. And Yemen is one of the governments that are straight up fighting Al-Qaeda. Today, Al-Qaeda killed 4 people. I didn't read the article, but in South Yemen, and the president of Egypt, Mubarak, was pressured out of government by the insane protests. And Gaddafi, it's very impressive to read of the rebels in Libya, how organized they were and how they worked with NATO. There was a time where the Libyan rebels struggled really bad, and NATO stepped in and started doing airstrikes, and the rebels gained the upper hand against the Gaddafi. And I remember reading the last attack and how it felt like it was each moment of the attack. It felt like it was written to me and I read it live. I love blogs, and that's why I do this. That's one reason why. Some other things that I wanted to discuss. is another. I don't know how to say Iran's president's name is like uh, Jivja or something like that. And we've been working hard to try to. Seems like we're trying to break down the government without actually going to war. And one thing that I want to point out is that since the EU has gotten the Nobel Peace Prize, I've seen a couple acts that they've done. They've asked Google to be more open about how they collect data on us. It's not really as big as compared to all the sanctions and everything that they placed on Iran. And yeah, seeing the wisdom is pretty great. The I follow Press TV, and Iran is a pretty amazing nation, and they've been holding strong, kind of, although they had a currency crisis recently, and yeah, probably the other sanctions will hit them hard too. All the EU nations decided to not buy any oil from Iran. They put many sanctions on different individuals and firms. So, yeah, after Assad of Syria falls, Iran, I don't know. But I'm sure that Assad's gonna fall away soon. A report on Egypt, and one thing that is exciting to see the progress on is that they're writing up the constitution, and it's exciting to hear of all the nations that have made big changes and how they're changing their constitution and getting a better constitution. And another nation that's not the Middle East, you're probably tired of hearing about the Middle East, but the Burma, it's been exciting to read how they've been able to change. I don't have the name of the sister that received the Nobel Prize and stuff at this moment. Yeah, but they've been doing a lot of work to become less corrupt. They have released many of the activists that they have jailed to suppress the revolution. And yeah, Burma's doing well on the recovery. So that's all I have for tonight. Have a good night.